It's the start of the new week, a short week. You're watching The Big Story, where we will discuss the hottest topics of the day and explain why they matter. I'm Haryanto Diman, coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom. We begin with news out of China that another person had died over the weekend from the mysterious Wuhan virus, bringing the death count to 3. The number of infections doubled in Wuhan with 136 new cases over the weekend. Previously, there were 62 confirmed cases. And it's now also confirmed the virus has spread outside Wuhan. 2 people in Beijing and 1 in Shenzhen have been confirmed to be infected. Shenzhen, as you may know, is just next to Hong Kong. The spread of this mysterious virus outside of Wuhan is especially worrying because China is in the midst of preparing for the Chinese New Year. Hundreds of millions of people are expected to travel across China, raising the fear about the spread of infections. Now, to tell us more, of course, we have China correspondent Elizabeth Law, who is live on Skype with us. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Liz, I understand that you are in China right now, right?
Yes, I am in Beijing.
And Liz, if you could tell us what's the situation on the ground now. You know, there's fears that the Great Migration, where hundreds of millions of people will be traveling throughout China, and this is, going to risk the spread of the infection.
Well, you can clearly see that people are a lot more concerned today after it was announced quite early this morning that there has been quite a drastic jump in the numbers. We've seen hundreds more cases in Wuhan alone, and that's quite concerning. Now, how we know that people are more concerned is the fact that the hashtag Wuhan pneumonia has been the top trending topic, and also there have been 500 million, yes, let me get the number correct, because 500 million people following the hashtag. So I think that gives you an indication about how concerned people are about it.
Right. And of course, this is quite a stark difference from the time we spoke last week. And now last week, you gave us an update when you went to Wuhan itself that people were quite nonchalant as compared to now.
Yes, but then again, to be fair, this was all at the point when there were no deaths. The number was still quite low, and people felt that the chances of this spreading between humans is very low. But today, if you look closely at the update from the Wuhan Municipal Health Authority, they no longer say that there is no hard evidence of human-to-human transmission, and I think that is something that is quite a significant development and also the WHO says that there is possibility of limited spread between humans in close proximity. So I think this suggests that there is a possibility that it could spread between people. And so I think people are getting a bit more concerned. You can see a lot of chatter on Weibo, on social media as well. And also the various health authorities from the different places, be it Beijing, be it Wuhan, of course, Guangdong, where Shenzhen is, all of them have been issuing these various steps and guidelines on what to do, how to prevent the disease, and basically steps on how to try and watch out whether or not you have this, or even if you don't have the disease or you don't have signs of it, at least how to basically practice safe, good hygiene, clean hygiene, and most importantly, how to wash your hands.
Right. You're talking about health advisories that have been issued by the authorities. Now, the authorities in Hong Kong, United States, Thailand, and even here in Singapore have been screening visitors from Wuhan, and we understand that you are coming back to Singapore as well tomorrow. Are there any prior declarations of sorts that you needed to do before you make your way back here to Singapore? And, for travelers as well who are coming from China itself, coming into Singapore, are there going to be any extra steps perhaps that need to be taken before they can be clear to come into Singapore?
Well, you have, as you mentioned, all flights coming in from Wuhan and have been subject to temperature screenings. That's at Changi Airport. Several other airports are screening visitors from China. It's just a blanket screen of all visitors from China because they are not leaving anything to chances. Now, we haven't seen any updates from WHO. Not any problem. We are just taking it at that. I checked MOH's website right before we came on this show. So far, they haven't said that I have to do anything. But maybe after you asking me this question here, I might get pulled out at Changi Airport tomorrow. Who knows? I'll keep you guys updated.
Yes, yes, please, Liz. But of course, again, like we always tell you, be it whether when you were reporting to us with regard to the protests in Hong Kong and now in China, please keep safe. And certainly, we are looking forward to your return, to your safe return here in Singapore tomorrow. Now, of course, to stay up to date with the latest on the Wuhan virus, you can visit our website at straitstimes.com.